Happy holidays. And with the holidays brings all sorts of joy and cheer, but it also brings expectations. And that's what I want to talk to you a little bit about today, are those expectations. And we're going to talk about vision versus reality. And so the vision is that we're going to have the perfect dinner, that the turkey is going to be just right, and that we're going to be maximizing the moment, talking with our families, connecting in deep and meaningful ways. And the ambiance is going to be beautiful. We're going to have just the right decor. And we're also going to get so much done. 5 pies, 2 cakes, stuffing, and it's all going to happen the night before. There's the vision. There's the vision. And the reality is that letting the unexpected become part of our story. And I'll say a little bit about that. I have a wonderful father-in-law who, sorry you guys, there's a little bit of bug. I have a father-in-law who we always spend Thanksgiving with. And he started this tradition about 10 years ago. And we'd go to DC and we'd stay, he put us up in a hotel, and it would be my brother and sister-in-law and their 2 kids and my husband and our 3 kids. And then we would go to Maggiano's for Thanksgiving dinner. And when I first heard that, I mean, I can tell you I had major tude. I'm like, I can't believe this. Why am I going to Maggiano's? I don't want Italian food on Thanksgiving. This isn't a real Thanksgiving. We should be all staying in one place, even though my father-in-law's place wasn't big enough to accommodate us all. Why aren't we staying at his place? We're staying at a hotel. I cannot tell you how I bitched and moaned about this. And the first time we did it, and I had just had our daughter, and she was just a little thing, and so she was still nursing. And he was so kind, he got us set up at Maggiano's with a private room. And we had everything. There was turkey, there was sweet potato souffle, all of the things that you would think about for Thanksgiving, but also things like pastas and things that the kids loved. And they were in this room, and we had our own private staff, and they could run around because the kids were still really little. My oldest was just 7. And then Jordan, my baby son, was just 5. And then Sophia, who was the baby, was just an infant. And their cousins were there too. And they were also 8 and under. And so they could run around. But, I still had okay, this worked out, but this wasn't so great. And then they also at the hotel had an indoor pool. So the kids were swimming all day. I could sit and nurse my baby daughter. And sorry about all the noise, guys. There's a little bit of, vehicular traffic in the skies. So we've got a little helicopter passing by. And so again, vision versus reality. Reality is that helicopters fly over when you're trying to make a video. But the vision is it's not going to ever happen. So sort of back to my Thanksgiving, it actually turned out great. And I was so thankful that I didn't have to cook and there was no cleanup. But then it happened again next year. And so we didn't even know this was becoming a tradition. And I'm complaining to my husband. And this time, we kind of go and do the same thing. But we're also, now we're going to movies. And we're able to, and Sophia was still little enough that I could take her in the movies and she'd be okay. But as sort of long story short, you guys, it became this wonderful thing that we look forward to because my father-in-law is so kind. He flies us down. We literally have this private room. We enjoy all the great things about Thanksgiving. Plus our kids get to have the things that they want. But now the kids are older, the adults have happy hour. We bring games. We play down near the bar. We play all sorts of games with the kids. We go swimming all day indoors. We go to movies. We shop. He has all of these restaurants lined up. One night we do Indian. Another night we go to a really famous restaurant where we do Peking duck. And we all sit at this round table. It has become this amazing family tradition. And I tell you guys, that was not my vision. It wasn't anywhere near it. So be open to the unexpected, because I am thankful. This Thanksgiving, we didn't go and see my father-in-law because he's in his 80s and we're still worried about COVID. And so I had to cook, and I'm bitching and moaning now because I miss what was going on when we went to DC. So when I say that the reality, letting go of the unexpected, or I should say, letting the unexpected become part of our story, and letting go of this vision that we have of perfection. Remember, it's one day, and that it's more important to value the time that you're spending with your family. Because I will tell you, in DC, I get so much more time with family, sitting, talking, catching up, because I'm not busy cooking and doing and trying to host. It's actually a really beautiful thing. And the other thing that I get to do is I really get to spend some time in gratitude in those days, in the holidays. I do it anyway, at least 3 times a week in my normal life. But during that time, I really get to focus in on what I'm thankful for and grateful for. And so it's not some perfect vision. And again, here it is again. It's not, obviously it's reality. And so I'm so thankful to be able to share with you that letting go of this vision can be the best thing for your holidays, so that you enjoy the people that you love, and that you do it in a way that feels comfortable to you, and to let go of those perfectionistic tendencies. I'm Chantel Cohen. Please subscribe to us. Hit the subscribe button. We have lots of videos coming out. If you're seeing us on Instagram, please follow us. If you're watching us on Facebook, follow us, hit the like buttons. If we're on TikTok, please follow us and hit the like buttons. We're so happy to be sharing these holidays with you. I'm Chantel Cohen, and I hope you become one again.